Now our NBA insider and DA, who is in Silver Spring, Maryland. Is there going to be a deal?
No, I don't think anytime sooner. I think there's been a lot of hysterical reporting, frankly, the last week or so about things. I talked to one person who's directly involved in these discussions. He said, look, there's never been a verge of anything. They've had discussions. Chicago and LA have had discussions. Everybody knows that. But as Magic said, Luol Deng is the piece that the Lakers want. The Bulls are not going to give them Luol Deng. And even if they were going to give them Luol Deng, there's so many guys that are involved in this deal, whether it's Deng, Ben Gordon, Nocioni, all of these guys have either poison pills in their contracts or they're base year players. That's a lot of jargon. What it means is it's impossible to trade them right now. You have to wait until their contracts go further down the road, maybe a year, and then they're more tradable. The only way I see this deal getting done with Chicago is if the Bulls re-sign P.J. Brown, who right now hasn't signed with anybody. He made $8 million last year, and put him in this package. And I talked to Mark Bartelstein, his agent, this afternoon. He said the Bulls have not talked to him about any type of scenario with a sign and trade. But really, right now, that's the only way you could get a deal done right now. Now, I do think the Lakers have inquired as to what it would take to get Ben Gordon signed. I was told that last week. I think they've done that. But that's not the same as getting a deal done. I think they're still talking. But I think realistically, we're talking about trade deadline at the earliest, maybe next summer before these two teams can get something done.
Hey, I heard from somebody, I think it was our producer TK, that you wanted to ask Magic something that was on your mind.
I do. I want to ask the vice president of the Lakers something, because two team executives told me today that they heard that Jermaine O'Neal talks might be back on.
Well, of course, you know, this summer the Lakers and Indianapolis or Indiana had a lot of different conversations about Jermaine O'Neal. They couldn't agree on a package. Of course, Indiana wanted more than the Lakers were willing to give. But I think right now that might be a scenario that both teams, it would be good for both teams, as long as it's in line with what both teams want. Because the Lakers don't want to give up more. I think Lamar Odom was one of the players and a couple other guys. So we have to look and see what happens. But I would say that makes more sense than trading him to Chicago or anywhere else.